They've settled in nicely. They're all ready for the challenge, and here we go. This game then is underway. And underneath the kick-off inside his own goal area was Richie Myler, and he gives the ball then to
generating that momentum going forward.
Oh, and an early attempt here at a 40-20 from Richie Myler, and it's getting its way to the line. It's getting its way. That's a brilliant kick. Great kick from Myler. Puts Catalan right on the front.
Again, just great game control, game management.
So they are on the attack here with Gigot. He gets the ball wide to Krishnan Inu, and Inu has got 2 and then 3 and 4 coming in to deny him just a metre or so away from that Hull Kingston Rovers line. Orton was the dummy half. Here is Glenn Stewart, and he finds Myler. Myler then gives it to Willie Mason, and Mason making ground towards the line. Clawed down by the Rovers defenders. Here now is Thomas Bosk. He finds Gigot again. They go wide, and they're in. They're in with Jody Broughton. First try inside the opening 2 minutes.
They get some decent field position. They'll switch the ball from one side to the other, pulling defenders out. As soon as a couple of defenders come in, the ball, the excellent pass from Tony Gigot.
Clarkson having to help out in the defence. Felicia gets the ball away again. Here is Dave Taylor. His slip pass finds the ground, but also finds Broughton. Just lost their way slightly there, the Dragons, but they've reached the last tackle, so expect another kick here, and there it comes from Thomas Bosk. Crossfield looking for Richards. Best in the air, Richards palmed the ball down. Vincent Duport is in for the second try for the Catalan Dragons. It's a dream start for Lawrence.
A rushed pass. He makes sure it's a nice control, pat back inside, because he knows that some of his teammates are there. Vince Duport, he doesn't commit and he doesn't push up too hard because he knows that ball.
Members as well for Catalan now, they can't get set.
Sean Lunt, this is the last tackle. High kick from Maurice Blair, high and deep, far too deep. But it's all over the place, and Gigot has spilled it. This is a glorious opportunity on the free play, but they've knocked the ball on.
It was a brilliant kick, that. When you watch the twist
of that.
Sorry, Ed, he's got great offload as well.
Lunt fires the ball to Maurice Blair. Oh, over the top it goes, and it was nearly taken in by Krishnan Inu. It's another knock on, it's another scrum. And Sean Lunt provides the key. Oh no, it's found Myler, and Myler has got support with him. He's through Cocaine's tackle, and a good job that Matty Marsh had come back. Matty Marsh wrestling to get in front of Myler as he played the ball.
Isn't that the sign of a good side? Under pressure for 4 sets of 6, and they get the ball and go up the other end of the pitch.
And here's another try for Jody Broughton. Second try for Broughton. Third try for the Catalan Dragons. They have been pressed on
the tackle, and the ball will go from one side to the other. And Catalan are one of those sides that don't die wondering. They commit defenders, they pull them out of the line and supply passes like that.
I think Glenn Stewart's done fantastically well there, hasn't he? To be in the position, up as you say, somebody's
he's looking for one of the big forwards to just jump the line. He's looking for that space.
That was Maurice Blair. He gets the ball away. Short ball. And Greenwood. Oh! I think he's lost that. Did it go backwards or forward? There's going to be a decision coming here from Ben Thaler, the video referee.
Almost looked like I think he's trying to say that he put the ball down backwards. Basically, he's saying it's a try. Can the video referee find sufficient evidence? And I think
a knock on.
There's evidence of a knock-on.
And is it a high tackle that has caused a little bit of a furore amongst the whole thing? Why there should be no try, which it is, by 3. And this is a high hanging kick. This is spiralling everywhere. Difficult for pinched by Inu. What a take that was. What a take. Dixon was
the only one who's confident. The ball, it's a great kick from Richie Myler. Everyone's on side. The chase, the towering kick, and the big effort to catch that ball, because what he's also is where Dixon is. And Dixon, you can see he's more interested in having a look at Krishnan Inu. And when I said at the other end of the park as a full-back,
Rovers have got a lot of work to do to get back into this match. But Jerry played that to Felicia. That's a great ball from Gigot to Richards. And was that played up by Ben Cockayne? 2 before tonight. He's added to that total a little. And he began the night 8 points behind Sean Long in 5th place. So there'll be a change coming up here tonight in the record keeper's books.
What he also is a good pro that'll bring some of the youngsters on through at the Catalan club.
Oh, on unlucky.
No.
That's good to see, isn't it? It's a
Now, is it
knockdown, I'm
unlucky?
sure.
Is it unlucky? Because they think here that Gregory Muniz has scored here, and they have a try on the field because they think it came off his knee. Wrong for them, and nothing is going right tonight.
Well, he was in a good position, Richard Silverwood, so he should have got a good view of it. He says it comes off the knee, and it certainly looks like it does there. His hands are away from the ball. He withdraws his hands. So
Looks like it. Ben Taylor says.
Julian Bousquet, a player that's developed enough presence of mind to pick a bouncing, difficult pass up. He might tell you he need it forward on purpose.
Landed a metre short of the line. Pellissier looks keen. Cockayne was quickly off the mark, but Pellissier gets away from him again. Runs laterally, dabs the kick to the in-goal area. And there's work here for them to do with Ken Seo and sheer weight of numbers. Ground him Stewart, and the pressure eases on the Catalan Dragons once again.
Well, that's a good test to see whether Catalan Dragons can play with the concentration level needed as they go Inu on the outside.
Krishnan Inu gets the ball away, but it flicks off the fingers. Richard Silverwood racing to get at the 10 metres on the other side of the field. So here comes the pressure again from Anderson. He finds Gigot, he finds Myler. Myler goes wide to Duport. Duport sees the line and goes for it. Once again, Tony Gigot in this attack. Thought about the pass to Myler, but Rovers quickly in on him to bring him down. Myler waits. Oh, Myler goes himself. Oh, it's a soft try. It's a soft try for Rovers to concede.
Brilliant efforts in the first half. He's just too eager, looking in field, seeing what's going on. Well,
You know, our researcher gave us some notes before this game. He made 3 good points about the Dragons. Do they have the defensive commitment? Can they concentrate well enough? Do they have the self-discipline in attack? Well, they're showing that perfectly, and this is going to be a brilliant team try. No, Gigot stopped.
That's great chasing back by Ian Thornley, but has he only delayed the inevitable? It's a penalty. Oh, someone's in the sin bin here. It's going to get worse for Hull KR.
Yeah, they were split Eddie, the speed.
Ben Cockayne is the man who's on his way to the bin.
Yeah, with the last line of defence, Ben Cockayne, they were broke on the right edge. The speed of Geordie Broughton gets them.
And the fullback, who quite rightly Tez has mentioned, he's been one of the best on shore.
And looking to really turn the screw here as Pellissier fires the pass into Myler's arms and pass out wide to Richards. It comes out to the back door to Duport. Duport goes for the line, drives the legs in towards it, and it took 3 to bring him down. Richards now off the ground, gives it to Myler again. Myler then to Bosk, and here comes the runner Gregory Muniz. And Rovers having the devil's own job to put him to ground, but eventually they do, right underneath their own posts. Pellissier is there. Pellissier goes to the left-hand side. Willie Mason on his comeback to Hull KR, and Myler is celebrating. He thinks it's a try. Richie Myler thinks this is a try. And
well, James Charles touches on the far side. He ran quickly to the dead ball line, so he thinks it's down. And there it is.
The Hull KR fans here tonight, that's a try.
The field, and a try in the mind of video referee Ben Taylor.
Oh, they made 50 metres with those plays, and their last tackle kicks have been brilliant.
Here's Taylor with the last tackle kick to the corner. It's very well weighted again. And Duport was chasing that. Has Thomas Mins taken the ball out dead? Yes, he has. It's a goal line dropout.
And you can see the respect his teammates holding him, because as soon as he has that ball held out in front of him, and it looks like he's going to
the top. Is he going to pass the ball? No, he's going to kick it.
Oh, inventive. Well, it was almost inventive.
It's just going from bad to worse, isn't it?
I could see what was in his mind. And Maurice just short then. You can't fault Ben Cockayne's effort tonight.
No, he's been very good.
Richie Myler gets the pass away to Gigot. Oh, and James Child could have caught that.
Well, everything right, didn't he, on Vince DePort, and the space is there on the edge.
James Child needs to push up a bit.
And I'm not having to go at any of the players that have come in, but you're missing that experience, and you've got to play well with the team that you wanted to sign at the beginning of the year, and you want to go out with your best side, and James Webster just hasn't had that. And
they're coming forward almost at will, but Myler is cut down once again by Ben Cockayne. I don't know how many times I've said that tonight. This is Anderson to Taylor. Taylor, he thought about the pass, he's taken them towards the line himself, David Taylor. What a run this is from him. But he's held up, says the referee, and they go back to the penalty was given for offside at the play the ball. So here they come again with Batieri. Halted by the challenge from James Green initially. This year saunters into dummy half. He's weighing up the options both ways. Goes down the middle. Myler again. Gigot, drop of the shoulder. That's a double movement, surely. Or is it? Was he tackled, or was the ball projected forward? Oh, they have a try.
It doesn't really matter what his arm does, as long as his momentum continues and keeps going. He's actually kept it up off the ground.
Pace now.
There's the double movement.
Ben Taylor. Go.
Hold on.
These glasses. One new Hull Kingston Rovers.
Haven't got enough in the scrum there.
Leading the scrum. The ball is knocked forward. He was pulled back there. Was Ian Thornley anyway. But
Danger is Chris Ninu over the top of Lunt as he's trying to get that one-handed offload away.